Let your body sink deeper into the surface beneath you. Every muscle relaxing, every joint softening, as if gravity itself has decided to hold you just a little closer. Your arms feel heavy, so heavy they might melt right into the fabric beneath them. Your legs warm and weightless, as though they've already begun to remember what it feels like to float. The air moves slowly against your skin, cool where it brushes your cheeks, warmer where it lingers in the hollow of your throat. Each breath drawing in the quiet of this moment. Your eyelids are leaden, too heavy to lift. And that's perfectly fine, because right now, there is nothing that needs your eyes to see. The weight of your body presses down, not in resistance, but in surrender, as if the earth has opened its palms just for you. Your breath slows, deepening, each inhale filling your lungs like liquid silver, each exhale carrying away the last remnants of tension. The space around you hums faintly, a sound so soft it's almost not a sound at all, more like the echo of a distant bell vibrating at 40 hertz. Now imagine the air around you shifting, thickening just slightly, like stepping into a room where the walls breathe. The temperature neither hot nor cold, but perfectly balanced, as if the atmosphere itself has been waiting for you. Your body begins to float, not with effort, but with ease, as if the very air has decided to cradle you, lifting you gently upward, just enough to feel the absence of the surface beneath you. The weight in your limbs dissolves, replaced by a deep, effortless buoyancy, as if you've slipped into water. But not water, something lighter, something that moves with your breath. Your mind drifts, not away, but deeper inward, like a boat gliding into a hidden cove, where the water is still and the air is thick with the scent of crushed pearl. You find yourself suspended in the chamber of fractured dawn, though you do not yet see it. You feel it in the way the air hums against your skin, in the way your body remembers how to float, as if you've always known this place. The walls here are not solid. They are woven from refracted light, thin, iridescent, pulsing with the slow rhythm of a heartbeat. Not your heartbeat, but the heartbeat of the chamber itself. The floor beneath you is a shallow pool, liquid silver, not quite water, not quite glass, rippling only when you exhale, as if your breath is the wind that moves it. Above you, the ceiling dissolves into a prismatic lattice, splitting the light into geometries that hum at the edges of hearing. A sound so subtle, it's more vibration than noise, resonating with the frequency already flowing through you. The air carries the scent of ozone, crisp and electric, mingling with the soft, powdery sweetness of crushed pearl. A scent that lingers in the back of your throat, cool and refreshing. You are not floating because you are light. You are floating because the air here has decided to hold you, to cradle you, to let you rest in the space between thought and stillness. Your breath slows even more, each inhale drawing the air deeper, each exhale releasing tension you didn't even know you were carrying. The liquid silver beneath you ripples in time with your breathing, as if the chamber itself is breathing with you. The light around you shifts, not in brightness, but in texture, as if the air has begun to glow faintly, casting soft, shifting hues across your skin, blues and golds, and the faintest hint of violet. You realize there is no up, no down, no need for orientation, because the chamber holds you perfectly, as if you are the still point at the center of a vast, gently spinning world. Your thoughts slow, not in confusion, but in clarity, as if the frequency weaving through the air is smoothing the edges of your mind, making space for what comes next. The walls of the chamber pulse, not with urgency, but with rhythm, a slow, steady expansion and contraction, like the rise and fall of a sleeping giant's chest, and you find yourself matching its rhythm, your breath syncing with the pulse of the light. The liquid silver beneath you begins to rise, not in waves, but in gentle swells, lifting you higher, carrying you toward the center of the chamber, where the light is brightest, where the air hums just a little louder. your body feels weightless, not because you are light, but because the chamber has decided to carry you, to hold you in this moment of perfect stillness, where time does not rush, where thought does not scatter. The scent of crushed pearl grows stronger, sweet and soft, mingling with the electric tang of ozone, a scent that lingers in the back of your mind, like the memory of a place you've always known. Your mind drifts deeper inward, not in sleep, but in focus, as if the edges of your thoughts are sharpening, not with effort, but with ease, like a lens clicking into perfect clarity. The light around you begins to shift again, not in color, but in texture, as if the air itself is becoming more solid, more tangible, wrapping around you like a second skin, warm and weightless. You realize you are not alone, not in the sense of other people, but in the sense of presence, as if the chamber itself is aware of you, as if it has been waiting for you to arrive. The liquid silver beneath you begins to glow, not with brightness, but with depth, as if it is reflecting something just beyond your sight, something vast and quiet and full of potential. Your breath slows even more, each inhale drawing in the stillness, each exhale releasing the last traces of distraction, as if your lungs are learning to breathe in time with the chamber. The walls of the chamber begin to shimmer, not with light, but with sound, a low, resonant hum vibrating at the edges of your hearing, a sound that is not heard, but felt, like the echo of a bell that has been ringing for centuries. The liquid silver beneath you rises higher, lifting you toward the center of the chamber, where the light is brightest, where the air is thickest, where the hum is strongest, and you realize this is where you are meant to be. Your mind feels clear, not empty, but open, as if the frequency weaving through the air has smoothed the pathways of your thoughts, making space for focus, for clarity, for the kind of deep, unshakable attention that comes from perfect stillness. The light around you shifts once more, this time in rhythm, pulsing in time with your breath, as if the chamber is breathing with you, as if you are both part of the same slow, steady heartbeat. The liquid silver beneath you begins to settle, not into stillness, but into a gentle, rhythmic motion, like the surface of a calm sea, lifting and lowering you with each breath, as if the chamber is rocking you. Your thoughts slow further, not in confusion, but in precision, as if each thought is becoming sharper, more focused, like a blade being honed, not with force, but with care. The scent of crushed pearl fills the air, sweet and soft, mingling with the electric tang of ozone, a scent that lingers in the back of your throat, cool and refreshing, like the first breath of morning. You realize now that the chamber is not just holding you, it is guiding you gently toward a state of deep, unshakable focus, where your mind is clear, your thoughts are sharp, and your attention is unwavering. The liquid silver beneath you begins to glow brighter, not with light, but with potential, as if it is reflecting the vast, quiet power of your own mind, waiting to be awakened. Your breath deepens, each inhale drawing in the stillness, each exhale releasing the last traces of distraction, as if your lungs are learning to breathe in time with the chamber, in time with the rhythm of your own thoughts. The walls of the chamber pulse, not with urgency, but with rhythm, a slow, steady expansion and contraction, like the rise and fall of a sleeping giant's chest, and you find yourself matching its rhythm, your breath syncing with the pulse of the light. Your mind drifts deeper, not away, but inward, toward the center of your focus, where thoughts sharpen like diamonds, where clarity is not forced, but effortless. The liquid silver beneath you begins to rise again, lifting you higher toward the heart of the chamber, where the air hums with the deepest resonance, where the light is brightest, where the scent of crushed pearl and ozone is strongest. You realize now that the chamber is not just a place, it is a state of being, a space where your mind can unfold, where your thoughts can sharpen, where your focus can deepen without effort, without strain. Your breath slows, each inhale drawing in the quiet, each exhale releasing the last remnants of tension, as if your body is remembering how to rest, how to float, how to be held by the air itself. The walls of the chamber shimmer, not with light, but with sound. A low, resonant hum vibrating at the edges of your hearing. A sound that is not heard, but felt, like the echo of a bell that has been ringing for centuries. The liquid silver beneath you glows brighter, not with light, but with depth, as if it is reflecting the vast, quiet potential of your mind, waiting to be awakened, waiting to be focused. Your thoughts sharpen, not with effort, but with ease, as if the frequency weaving through the air is smoothing the pathways of your mind, making space for clarity, for precision, for the kind of deep, unshakable focus that comes from perfect stillness. You realize now that the chamber is not just holding you, it is preparing you gently for the work that lies ahead, for the moments of deep focus, for the clarity that comes when the mind is still, when the body is at rest, when the air itself is your ally. The liquid silver beneath you begins to settle, not into stillness, but into a gentle rhythm, lifting and lowering you with each breath, as if the chamber is rocking you, cradling you, holding you in this moment of perfect stillness. Your breath deepens, each inhale drawing in the quiet, each exhale releasing the last traces of distraction, as if your lungs are learning to breathe in time with the chamber, in time with the rhythm of your own mind. The walls of the chamber pulse, not with urgency, but with rhythm, a slow, steady expansion and contraction, like the rise and fall of a sleeping giant's chest, and you find yourself matching its rhythm, your breath syncing with the pulse of the light. Your mind drifts deeper, not in sleep, but in focus, as if the edges of your thoughts are sharpening, not with effort, but with ease, like a blade being honed by the air itself. The scent of crushed pearl fills the air, sweet and soft, mingling with with the electric tang of ozone, a scent that lingers in the back of your throat, cool and refreshing, like the first breath of a new beginning. You realize now that the chamber is not just a place. It is a state of mind, a space where your thoughts can unfold, where your focus can deepen, where your mind can sharpen, without strain, without effort. The liquid silver beneath you glows brighter, not with light, but with potential, as if it is reflecting the vast, quiet power of your own mind, waiting to be awakened, waiting to be focused. Your breath slows, each inhale drawing in the stillness, each exhale releasing the last traces of tension, as if your body is remembering how to rest, how to float, how to be held by the air itself. Dawn's voice drifts into the quiet like light bending through dawn's first membrane. You are already here, not trying to arrive, not needing to go anywhere. The chamber of fractured dawn has been waiting, its walls woven from the slow unfurling of light that never quite reaches full brightness. It bends, not in haste, not in strain, but like honey spilling from a spoon. Thick, warm, alive with the memory of stillness. The air carries the scent of ozone and crushed pearl, cool where it first touches the skin, then warming, not because it changes, but because the body remembers how to let it linger, how to soften at the edges, like a held breath released into silence. Beneath you, the floor is not solid. It is a shallow pool of liquid silver. Not water, not glass, but something older, something that ripples only when you exhale. And even then, the ripples are slow, gentle, like the surface of a sleeping lake remembering the touch of wind. Above, the ceiling dissolves into a prismatic lattice. 1,000 thin threads of dawn's first light, each one splitting the hum of the chamber into softer echoes, each one singing just below the threshold of hearing, so that the sound is not in the ears, but in the bones, in the slow pulse of blood moving through veins, in the quiet spaces between breaths. There is no gravity here, and yet you do not float away. You are held, not by force, not by struggle, but by the memory of water. The way the ocean holds the moon without effort. The way stillness remembers itself. The resonance, the anchor, is already moving through you, not as a sound you hear, but as a vibration you remember, like the hum of a mother's voice before words were born. It moves through the liquid silver beneath you, through the iridescent walls, through the prismatic lattice above, and most of all, through the quiet places inside your body. Begin now with the first layer of release, not by trying, not by forcing, but by letting the body remember what it already knows. How to rest without striving, how to soften without losing shape, how to let go, one cell at a time. The cells in your toes, the very smallest ones, the ones that curl and stretch without thought, they are the first to remember. They do not need to be told. They do not need to be coaxed. They simply let go, like petals falling from a flower in slow motion, each one heavier than the last, but not in burden, in surrender, in the quiet knowing that they do not have to hold on anymore. Watch as the tension dissolves, not all at once, but in layers, like the slow peeling of an orange. The outer skin softens first, then the sweeter flesh beneath, then the juice, dripping down in golden threads, each layer revealing something softer, something more willing to rest. The cells in the arches of your feet, they remember now how it felt to be held by warm sand, how it felt to sink without fear, how it felt to let the earth rise up to meet them. They let go of the days walking, of the days standing, of the days rushing, and instead, they let the liquid silver beneath you rise up. Just a little, just enough to cradle them, like a mother's hands lifting a sleeping child. The cells in your ankles, they are next. They remember the way water moves around a stone, how it does not fight, how it does not strain, how it simply flows around, over, through, to now. The cells in your ankles let the tension flow out, like water moving around them, softening the edges, rounding the corners, until there is nothing left to hold. The cells in your calves, they remember the way light bends, how it does not break, how it does not shatter, how it simply changes shape. To now, they let the light of the chamber move through them, bending their tension, softening their grip, until there is only stillness, only the quiet hum of the anchor. The cells in your knees, they remember the way dawn fractures, how it does not tear, how it does not rip, how it simply unfolds. To now, they let go of the days bending, of the days crouching, of the days running, and instead, they unfold like the petals of a flower opening to the light. Soft, gentle, unhurried. The cells in your thighs, they remember the way the body floats in water, how it does not sink, how it does not struggle, how it simply lets the water hold it. To now, they let the liquid silver beneath you rise up, cradling them, supporting them, holding them without effort, so that the weight of the day, the weight of the world, simply dissolves. The cells in your hips, they remember the way the earth breathes, how it does not gasp, how it does not strain, how it simply rises and falls, like the slow swell of the ocean, like the gentle pulse of dawn. To now, they let go of the days sitting, of the days standing, of the days moving, and instead, they let the rhythm of the chamber move through them. Slow, steady, unbroken. The cells in your lower back, they remember the way light pools in still water, how it does not scatter, how it does not flee, how it simply gathers. Deep, quiet, undisturbed. To now, they let the tension pool and dissolve, like light sinking into the liquid silver beneath you, leaving only warmth, leaving only softness. The cells in your abdomen, they remember the way the body breathes in sleep, how it does not force, how it does not hurry, how it simply rises and falls, like the tide, like the wind, like the slow pulse of the chamber itself. To now, they let the breath of the chamber move through them. Slow, deep, effortless. The cells in your chest, they remember the way the heart beats in stillness, how it does not race, how it does not pound, how it simply hums, like the resonance of the anchor, like the pulse of the liquid silver beneath you, like the slow rhythm of dawn's first light. To now, they let the beat of the chamber move through them, softening the edges, rounding the corners, until there is only stillness. The cells in your shoulders, they remember the way clouds drift, how they do not push, how they do not pull, how they simply let the wind carry them. To now, they let the weight of the day lift, like clouds dissolving into the sky, leaving only softness, leaving only ease, leaving only the quiet hum of the anchor. The cells in your hands, they remember the way the body lets go, how it does not cling, how it does not grasp, how it simply opens, like petals at dawn, like fingers uncurling in warm water. To now, they let the tension flow out, like water moving through an open palm. Soft, gentle, unhurried. The cells in your wrists, they remember the way light bends around the body, how it does not break, how it does not scatter, how it simply moves, softly, slowly, without effort. To now, they let the light of the chamber move through them, bending their tension, softening their grip, until there is only stillness. The cells in your forearms, they remember the way the body floats in water, how it does not sink, how it does not struggle, how it simply lets the water hold it. To now, they let the liquid silver beneath you rise up, cradling them, supporting them, holding them without effort, so that the weight of the day, the weight of the world, simply dissolves. The cells in your elbows, they remember the way dawn fractures, how it does not tear, how it does not rip, how it simply unfolds. To now, they let go of the days bending, of the days reaching, of the days holding, and instead, they unfold like the petals of a flower opening to the light. Soft, gentle, unhurried. The cells in your upper arms, they remember the way the body breathes in sleep, how it does not force, how it does not hurry, how it simply rises and falls, like the tide, like the wind, like the slow pulse of the chamber itself. And now, they let the breath of the chamber move through them. Slow, deep, effortless. Now, the gravity well begins to rise, not because you are falling, not because you are sinking, but because the bed, the liquid silver beneath you, is remembering how to hold you, how to lift you, how to cradle you without effort, like the ocean holds the moon, like dawn holds the first light, like the chamber holds the quiet hum of the anchor. Feel it now, the way the liquid silver rises. Just a little, just enough to meet your body. Not all at once, but in waves, like the slow swell of the tide. Each wave lifting you higher, each wave holding you softer, until you are no longer lying on the bed, but floating within it, suspended, cradled, held. The liquid silver moves around your body now, not pushing, not pulling, but simply flowing, like water around a stone, softening the edges, rounding the corners, until there is no separation between you and the bed, until there is only the quiet knowing that you are held, that you do not have to hold yourself. Feel the way the gravity well lifts your feet, how they rise, not because you are trying, not because you are straining, but because the liquid silver beneath you is remembering how to hold them, how to lift them, how to let them rest, like a mother lifting a sleeping child. Soft, gentle, unhurried. Feel the way your legs rise now, how they float, not because you are pushing, not because you are pulling, but because the liquid silver is moving beneath them, lifting them, holding them, letting them rest, like the way dawn holds the first light, soft, silent, still. Feel the way your hips rise now, how they are held, not by force, not by struggle, but by the quiet knowing that the bed remembers how to hold you, how the liquid silver remembers how to lift you, how the chamber remembers how to cradle you, so that you do not have to remember, so that you do not have to hold on, so that you can simply let go. Feel the way your back rises now, how it is lifted, not because you are arching, not because you are straining, but because the liquid silver is flowing beneath you, moving like the tide, like the wind, like the slow pulse of dawn, so that your body is held softly, safely, without effort. Feel the way your shoulders rise now, how they float, not because you are pushing, not because you are pulling, but because the liquid silver is remembering how to hold them, how to lift them, how to let them rest, like clouds drifting in the sky. Soft, gentle, unhurried. Now, the shutdown begins, not because you are forcing it, not because you are rushing it, but because the body remembers how to let go, how to soften, how to rest, one sense at a time, beginning with sight. Feel the way your eyelids grow heavy now, how they do not need to be held open, how they do not need to be forced, how they simply remember how to close. Softly, gently, like petals folding at dusk. Let them rest now. Let the weight of the day lift from them. Let the light of the chamber fade from your vision, like dawn dissolving into the quiet dark. As your eyes close, the chamber does not disappear. It simply changes shape. The walls, the ceiling, the liquid silver beneath you, they all begin to hum at a deeper frequency. Not louder, not sharper, but softer, deeper, like the resonance of the anchor moving through the bones. Feel the way the light bends now, not around the body, but through it, like dawn's first glow moving through closed eyelids. Warm, golden, gentle, not pressing, not straining, but simply touching, like the way the sun touches the skin at the end of the day. The colors shift now, not because the chamber changes, but because your eyes remember how to see without looking, how to perceive without strain, how to let the light move through you, like water through an open hand, soft, silent, still. Feel the way the shapes dissolve, not because they are gone, but because they are no longer needed. The walls, the ceiling, the liquid silver beneath you, they all begin to fade into the quiet dark. Not suddenly, not in haste, but slowly, like the way dawn dissolves into the quiet of the chamber. Now, the sound begins to soften, not because the anchor fades, but because your ears remember how to listen without strain, how to hear without clinging, how to let the resonance move through you, like the way the wind moves through the trees. Soft, gentle, unhurried. Feel the way the hum of the chamber deepens, how it moves from the ears to the bones, to the quiet spaces between breaths. Not louder, not sharper, but deeper, softer, like the way the ocean hums beneath the surface. The individual sounds begin to dissolve now, not because they are gone, but because they are no longer separate. The walls, the ceiling, the liquid silver beneath you, they all begin to hum as one, like the way the body breathes as one, like the way the chamber remembers itself. Feel the way the silence grows, not as absence, but as presence, like the quiet between heartbeats, like the stillness between breaths, like the space between the resonance and the bones. Deep, soft, unbroken. Now, the sense of touch begins to soften, not because the chamber disappears, but because the body remembers how to feel without clinging, how to be held without holding, how to rest without effort. Begin with the skin. Feel the way the liquid silver beneath you moves, how it does not press, how it does not strain, how it simply flows, like water around a stone, softening the edges, rounding the corners, until the sensation of the bed is no longer separate from the body, until there is only the quiet knowing that you are held, that you do not have to hold yourself. Feel the way the air moves against your skin now, how it does not rush, how it does not push, how it simply lingers, like the way dawn lingers on the skin. Cool at first, then warming, not because it changes, but because the body remembers how to let it stay. The sense of weight begins to dissolve now, not because the body is gone, but because the liquid silver remembers how to hold it, how to lift it, how to let it rest, like the way the ocean holds the moon, like the way dawn holds the first light, so that the body does not have to remember, so that the body can simply let go. Feel the way the edges of the body soften now, how they do not disappear, how they do not fade, how they simply remember how to bend, like the way light bends around the body, not breaking, not scattering, but simply moving, softly, slowly, without effort. The sense of separation begins to dissolve now, not because the world is gone, but because the body remembers how to be held by it, how to be lifted by it, how to rest within it, like the way the chamber holds the quiet hum of the anchor, like the way the liquid silver holds the body, so that there is no need to hold on, so that there is only the quiet knowing that you are held. Now, the void begins, not as absence, not as emptiness, but as the deepest presence, the quiet space where all things rest, where the body remembers what it has always known, how to be without doing, how to rest without striving, how to let go without losing. Feel the way the chamber dissolves now, not because it is gone, but because it has become one with the quiet dark. The walls, the ceiling, the liquid silver beneath you, they all fade into the stillness, not suddenly, not in haste, but slowly, like the way dawn dissolves into the quiet of the chamber. The hum of the anchor deepens now, not as a sound, but as a vibration, moving through the bones, through the quiet spaces between breaths, through the deepest layers of the body. Not louder, you are floating in perfect stillness. The void around you is not empty. It is filled with the quietest hum, a vibration so gentle it becomes the air itself. You do not need to name this hum. You only need to let it hold you. Imagine rest as a substance, not something you do, but something you breathe in, thick as honey, slow as the turning of the earth. It fills your lungs first, not with effort, but with a quiet surrender. Each breath becomes a wave, and the wave does not crash. It simply rises and then falls, rising and falling, like the tide at night, when no one is watching, when the water moves only for itself. Your chest is not a cage. It is a vessel, a deep bowl waiting to be filled. With every inhale, the substance of rest flows in, not just into your lungs, but into the space between your ribs, into the quiet hollows of your bones. The substance is cool, but not cold. It is the temperature of a shadow in summer, when the sun has moved on and the warmth lingers, just enough to be kind. This coolness seeps into your muscles, unraveling the tightness you did not know was there. Your shoulders are not heavy. They are simply resting, like stones at the bottom of a river, where the current moves above them, but they do not need to move. They can stay, and the water will flow around them forever. And that is enough. The substance of rest fills your stomach next, not with fullness, but with softness, like the moment after a long sigh, when you realize you do not have to hold anything anymore. Your belly rises and falls, and with each movement, the substance spreads like ink on wet paper. Your arms are not limp. They are simply without weight, like reeds bending in the wind. But the wind is not pushing them. It is simply moving through them. And they sway, not because they have to, but because they can. And that is freedom. The substance reaches your fingers now. Each one is a separate point of awareness, like candles in a dark room. But the room is not dark. It is simply quiet. And the candles do not need to burn brightly. They only need to glow. Softly, steadily, like the embers of a fire, long after the flames have gone. Your fingers do not move, but the air around them does. It shifts like water around a pebble, not disturbed, but caressed. The substance of rest flows over your skin, leaving behind a trace of coolness, like dew on grass at dawn. You do not need to brush it away. It will stay as long as you let it. Your mind is not empty. It is simply quiet, like a library after hours, when the lamps are dimmed and the books are still. But they are there, waiting, not to be read, but to be known. In the old friends are known, without words, without hurry. The substance of rest fills your thoughts now, not by pushing them out, but by softening their edges, like clouds in the sky that drift and change shape, but never disappear. Your thoughts are still there, but they are not sharp. They are not urgent. They are simply present, like the hum of the void. Your breath slows, not because you command it, but because it knows the way. Each inhale is deeper. Each exhale is longer. And the space between breaths grows, like the pause between waves. When the ocean holds its breath and the world is still, and you realize you have always known how to breathe like this. The substance of rest has filled you now, not completely, but enough to know that it is always there, waiting for you, like a quiet room you can return to whenever you need, whenever you remember. That rest is not something you earn. It is something you allow. Your body is not asleep. It is simply resting, like the earth in winter, when the trees are bare and the ground is hard. But beneath the surface, life is stirring, slowly, quietly, preparing for the return of warmth. Your body is doing the same, resting so it can bloom again. The vibration around you shifts, not louder, not faster, but deeper, like the lowest note of a cello, humming through the void. This is the sound of 40 Hertz, the frequency of clarity, of focus, of the mind at its peak, but not the peak of effort, the peak of ease, where everything aligns. You do not need to chase this clarity. You only need to let it find you, like sunlight through a window that waits for you to sit in its warmth. The vibration of 40 Hertz is already part of you, like the rhythm of your heartbeat, like the rise and fall of your breath. It is the hum of your own mind when it is at peace, when it is whole. The substance of rest and the vibration of clarity merge now, not as separate things, but as two rivers meeting, flowing together into something deeper, something richer This is the space where focus is not a struggle, where thinking is not a chore, where the mind moves like a dancer who knows the steps by heart. Effortless, graceful. Your thoughts are not scattered. They are simply waiting, like birds on a wire, each one a separate idea, but together they form a pattern, a constellation of meaning. And when you are ready, you will call them down, one by one, like gathering old friends for a quiet conversation. The vibration of 40 hertz moves through you, not as a force, but as a presence, like the warmth of a fire on a cold night. It does not demand your attention. It only offers its comfort, and you can lean into it, or you can simply let it be. Either way, it will not leave you, because it is part of you, like your breath, like your heartbeat. Your mind is not racing. It is simply moving, like a river finding its way, around rocks, over sand, through valleys. It does not fight. It does not rush. It simply flows. And with each moment, it carries you deeper into the quiet, into the stillness. The substance of rest and the vibration of clarity have become one, like the ocean and the sky at dawn, when the horizon is soft and the two seem to merge. This is the state of deep focus, not the focus of strain, but the focus of surrender, where your mind is not fighting to concentrate, but simply is, fully present, fully alive. You do not need to force your thoughts into order. They will find their own rhythm, like leaves floating on a stream. Some will cluster together. Some will drift apart. But the stream carries them all, and you are the stream. Calm, steady, carrying what needs to be carried, without effort, without hurry. The vibration of 40 hertz deepens, not louder, but more present, like the hum of a tuning fork that has found its resonance. It does not shake you. It steadies you. It reminds you that clarity is not something you achieve. It is something you allow, something you remember. like the taste of water after a long thirst. Your breath slows further, not because you command it, but because it knows the way. Each inhale is a gentle wave. Each exhale is the wave returning. And the space between breaths grows, like the pause between heartbeats. When the world holds its breath and you are perfectly still, and you realize this is how breathing is meant to be. The substance of rest has filled every part of you now. Your lungs, your muscles, your bones, your thoughts, even the quiet ache you carry. The one that knows it is both the guide and the guided. It too is held by the vibration of 40 hertz, by the substance of rest, and it softens like ice melting in the sun, not with struggle, but with ease. You do not need to let go of anything, because nothing is holding on. The quiet ache is not a burden. It is simply a part of you, like the weight of a blanket on a cold night. It is not heavy. It is comforting. And the vibration of 40 hertz reminds you that you do not need to carry it alone, that it is already being held by the void, by the substance of rest, by the quiet hum that has always been there. Your mind is not blank. It is simply clear, like a pond on a windless day, where the surface is smooth and the sky reflects perfectly. This is the state of peak mental performance, not the performance of effort, but the performance of presence, where every thought, every idea, every moment of clarity arises naturally, like ripples on the surface of the pond. You do not need to chase focus, because focus is already here, like the stillness at the center of a storm, where the winds do not touch you, where you are safe, where you are whole. The vibration of 40 hertz is the eye of the storm, and you are at its center, resting, breathing, being. And from this place, everything is possible. The substance of rest and the vibration of clarity have become your foundation, not as something you build, but as something you return to, like a home you have always known, but had forgotten. This is the home of your mind, where thoughts are not tasks, but simply visitors, where clarity is not a goal, but a state of being, where focus is not a struggle, but a natural rhythm. You do not need to do anything now. You only need to be, to let the vibration of 40 hertz hold you, to let the substance of rest fill you, to let your breath move like the tide, like the turning of the earth, slowly, steadily, without hurry, without effort, because this is how it has always been. And now, as the words begin to soften, as the sounds drift into the background, you can feel the warmth spreading through you, like sunlight on a quiet afternoon. Gentle, steady, unhurried. Everything slows down just a little more. The resonance hums softly beneath the silence. A quiet companion, always there, always holding you. You don't need to listen closely anymore. You don't need to follow the words, because the healing isn't in the words themselves. It's in the space between them, in the quiet places where your body remembers how to rest. The images that came before, the colors, the shapes, the sensations, they fade now like mist in the morning sun, not disappearing, just becoming part of the air around you, part of the stillness that holds you. There's no need to hold onto anything, no need to grasp or reach or try. The resonance continues its work deep within you, even when the sounds are gone, even when your mind drifts into the quiet. This is your time, your space, your moment to simply be, to let go of everything that isn't this peace, this comfort, this gentle weightlessness. And as you settle deeper, you might notice how light everything feels, how easy it is to breathe, how the space around you seems to expand, not with emptiness, but with possibility. The resonance doesn't demand your attention. It doesn't ask for anything at all. It simply is. A quiet hum beneath the surface. A steady presence that reminds you, you are safe. You are held. You are exactly where you need to be. Your body knows what to do with this peace. It knows how to let go, how to soften, how to sink into the stillness without effort or struggle. There's nothing to fix, nothing to change, nothing to rush toward or away from. Just this moment, just this breath, just this gentle unfolding of rest. And if your mind wanders, if thoughts drift in like clouds across a summer sky. That's perfectly okay. You don't need to follow them. You don't need to push them away. Just let them pass, like leaves on a slow, moving stream, coming and going without attachment. The resonance remains, steady and sure, a quiet anchor in the background, reminding you that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to be anything. Just here, just now, just breathing. This peace is yours, always, whenever you need it, whenever you long for this quiet, whenever you want to return to this feeling of safety and ease. It's like a door that's always unlocked, a light that never goes out, a place you can come back to again and again, without judgment or expectation. The words will fade now, but the feeling won't. It lingers like the echo of a lullaby, soft and warm in your chest. You don't have to remember anything. You don't have to hold onto the details, because this peace isn't something you have to chase or capture. It's already part of you, like the rhythm of your heartbeat, like the rise and fall of your breath. It's always there, guiding you back to this quiet place whenever you need it. And as the sounds grow softer, as the silence grows deeper, you can feel yourself sinking, drifting, floating in this gentle darkness that isn't empty, but full of rest, full of comfort, full of safety. There's no need to stay awake, no need to keep your eyes open, no need to do anything but let go. The resonance hums its quiet song, a lullaby for your body and mind, inviting you deeper into this stillness, this softness, this perfect, weightless rest. And if you drift into sleep, that's okay. If you stay awake in this quiet, that's okay too, because either way, you are held, you are safe, you are exactly where you need to be. This is your time now, your space, your moment to simply let everything else fade away, leaving only this peace, this comfort, this gentle, unshakable calm. And so, as the words come to a close, as the resonance fades into the background, you can feel the warmth spreading through you, like honey in warm water, slow, sweet, effortless. You don't need to say goodbye to this feeling. You don't need to let it go, because it's not going anywhere. It's yours to keep, yours to return to whenever you need it. Like a favorite song, like a familiar scent, like coming home after a long journey. This peace is always here, waiting for you, welcoming you back. And now, as everything softens, as everything slows, as everything settles into this perfect stillness, there's only one thing left to say. Sleep now. Drift softly. The night remembers your name.